Alright, so some people don't know that I used to be a professional photographer and I took photography in college. So I'm trying to get back into photography after a hiatus. So I shoot with black and white film. This is 400 ISO, which is the film sensitivity. And I'm going to show you what I basically do that's in the dark. So I use this little tool to pop the film out of it. Now I'm doing this in complete darkness. And then I've got to basically cut the ends off of it, put in these wheels, stick it in this tank. Then I have to put the developer solution, which is 1 to 9. So that tank holds up 500 milliliters. So we do the math. Pour that in, agitate it for 10 seconds for 6.5 minutes. And then pour that out. Put in the stop bath. That's going to stop the developing. I don't even remember. This one is like, 10 seconds, 10 to 30 seconds. Pour that out, then put in the fixer. It's going to set the film. And that's 2 minutes. And then I have to rinse all the chemicals on it. That takes about 5 to 10 minutes. And then I put in basically dish soap. So it helps get all the bubbles out. And then I use this squeegee tool to squeegee the water out of the film. And then I hang it up here to dry. But I have to be careful with the temperature with this because I have to be within 68 to 75 degrees. So either I can take my time putting it all together if I run it hot, or I have to work really fast. It's about 74 right now. So it took me 20 minutes to get the film on the reel because I haven't done this in over a year, so I was a little rusty. So I poured the developer in here, and I adjust the time to 6 minutes because the temperature is a little bit lower than 75. So every minute I have to agitate it 4 times. Now I just poured the stop in there, so that's about 10 to 30 seconds. So after I put the fixer in there, I put in a water to rinse out. First thing you invert 5 times, the second time invert 10 times, and the third time you invert 20 times, but that time you put 2 capfuls of this, which is basically Dawn detergent, and it helps from keeping bubbles on the film and for the water to slip down. Alright, so these looks like the October 22 Hot Air Balloon Fiesta in Albuquerque, and this looks like the Ford Museum in Detroit. The vignetting is because I probably used the wrong lens when I zoomed in. So probably like a crop sensor lens, because these are full frame, so I probably used a crop sensor lens. So I'm developing 2 more rolls of film, and it's a different type of film at 32 minutes, which means the speeds are longer. So if the water is still 75 degrees, it's 9 minutes, but if you go down to 68, it's 11 minutes. This one I just developed looks like the Mariana Caverns, possibly. And then this one has more of the Balloon Fiesta and maybe like Chaco Canyon, some Aztec ruins. So it is the next day, and I've got this little scanner. I use a Kodak film app to convert the negative to a positive. There's a little light in there, and it literally takes probably an hour to actually like zoom in, edit, do all the other stuff. So like and follow if you want to see the results.